God.
God, bro. That's fucking blue. Double team me. Enemy down. Oh, fuck off me, kid. I'm better than you. Get your shitty ass out of here, bitch. I'm better than you, bitch. Get off me. What's going on, guys? I'm Real Divine here. Today I'm bringing you guys some tips and tricks on how to instantly improve your accuracy. If you guys are new to the channel and enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and like the video if you guys do enjoy. Okay, that's enough introduction. Let's get straight into the motherfucking video.
This one is repping, oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping, oh my god.
What's going on, everyone? So we're at the firing range. I got the camera on, I got the digital controller on. I want to walk you guys through step by step what I'm actually doing. So my first tip for you guys is probably the most important, most critical tip, and that is recoil control. If you guys don't know what I mean by recoil control, if you guys want to look at my screen for a moment, look at the R99. When I just hold the trigger down, I just press it, you guys can see that the recoil on the gun instantly goes up. And if I actually aim it on this target here, you guys can even see better that it instantly hits those two targets. And what I mean by recoil control is now if you guys can get good at controlling the recoil in your weapons, you can consistently hit that one target in front of you. Instead of the original where it just goes up and hits both. And to actually do this, what I'm actually doing, guys, I want to show you guys. You guys can see on the digital controller and on my screen here. What I'm doing is I'm just slightly going against the recoil and just pulling my analog. Here, let me better for you guys. I'm just slightly pulling down my analog stick so it fights the recoil because it naturally wants to go up. But if you pull it down and you get good at really good at it, you can consistently hit targets. Another great weapon to show this with is the Havoc. You guys can see the Havoc just goes crazy when you fire the Havoc. But again, if you guys get really good at controlling the recoil, you can get to the point where you're just beaming targets from a distance like that, like consistently. And a lot of pros get really good at this. I'm pretty good at it. I'm not the best, and it's kind of hard to do it with holding the controller like this. But you guys can get really good at this and beam people across the map. And this just makes for excellent aiming. You guys can see even with like an extended clip, you guys can now even one clip enemies if you guys are good with it. That's how a lot of these pros just run around one clipping people from distances, and then you can get even better just by practicing. So that's the first tip for you guys, is just get in the firing range and just practice your recoil control. A lot of good guns to practice with is the R99. That's a really good weapon to use because the recoil is everywhere. The Havoc is also a really great one. The R301, the RE 45, the Spitfire. There's a bunch of guns. I'll actually throw up a list on the screen which you guys can practice with, and what guns actually allow you to do this. So that's the first step. That's the most critical step, is to control your recoil. I want you guys to go on the firing range. I want you guys to practice for about 30 minutes a day of just coming in firing range and just controlling your recoil. Practice on the targets, practice on the moving targets, practice on the dummies here, practice on the far ones, practice on everything. Because the more you practice, unless you guys consistently practice with this, you're not going to get better. Just knowing about it's not going to make you better. You guys have to practice and get better with it. Once you guys do get really good with it, you guys will see you guys will start to melt people. Okay, so that's my first tip for you guys. Okay, so another tip I got for you guys is scopes. This is actually kind of overrated. A lot of people don't even talk about this. I think this is very important, very critical in this game. I want you guys to find a scope that works for you. A lot of people will try to say use this scope, use that, XYZ, do that, but that's not going to work for everyone. You have to use what works best for you. That's just life in general, honestly. But what you guys want to do is just go around and practice. Oh, I cannot speak today. Go to the firing range and just mess around with the different scopes they got here. I want you guys to figure out what scopes you guys like best, what helps you in the long run. Personally, certain weapons like the R301, I like the red dot, or like the bruiser here. You guys can even see even further. A lot of people like the bruiser on the G7, but personally I like the 3x scope because I feel like you get even more accuracy and more range from it. I want you guys to come here and just experiment what scopes works best for you. and just kind of see what you guys like to run with. And then when you guys are in the game, just run around and get used to those. Okay, so my second tip for you guys, this kind of just jumping over to a different weapon for a second, because the PKs got buffed and it's very popular right now, but I see a lot of people missing with it, and I see a lot of people not doing very well with it. So I kind of want to take a second and walk you guys through how to actually properly use this weapon, because it's kind of difficult if you guys are just picking it up and trying to use it, honestly, for the first time. So a lot of people just kind of use this weapon and just kind of no scope with it and just use it as a standard shotgun. But honestly, you can get a lot more out of it. Yes, that's very effective. You guys do have really good accuracy with it. I mean, you guys can hit targets consistently back and forth. But if you guys didn't know that, if you guys aim in with it, you guys gonna get the same amount of damage with it. You guys aim in with it. You can actually aim in at your target. What a lot of people do actually to get even more accuracy or to help them out even more, they quickscope with it. So instead of just no scoping or aiming in and firing with it, you can still get that mobility, and then you can just aim in real quick, quickscope with it, boom, aim in, quickscope with it, boom. And that's going to increase your accuracy even more with this weapon. It's going to allow you guys to have a little bit more mobility, more aim, instead of just trying to no scope, because a lot of people will kind of try to strafe you and crouch and get out your way and kind of make it very difficult. If you guys are quickscoping and you guys are you know, constantly looking at the target, it just makes it a lot easier. Okay, so the last tip I got for you guys is mobility. All the tips that I've shown you are going to mean nothing if you can't be mobile and still be accurate. So you guys, again, need to just practice. Practice makes perfect. I can't just tell you what to do. You guys have to practice it. So what I want you guys to do is to just play the game more. You can come into the firing range. Just practice moving your character to it, like whatever character you guys use. Practice still being accurate while you guys are moving, because this game is very mobile. You guys are going to be moving around. So try to practice running around, shooting things, still being accurate with it. Go for the close targets. Go for the very far targets. You can practice jumping off of stuff, sliding down. You can still one-clip people. Like, if you guys get really good with it, you guys can slide and one-clip people. That's kind of. But if you guys get really good at certain movements, while you guys still have accuracy, you guys will start to dominate in ranked and just Apex in general. You guys will see that your gameplay just increases that much, because one, your accuracy is even better, so you're smacking people, and then two, your movements with it as well, so then you're mobile all over the map. I'm also going to have a video showing you guys about some positioning, because it also helps with your accuracy. But for the majority, this is just an accuracy based video, so I want to just talk mainly on just your accuracy. What's going on, guys? So I just want to take a quick second to talk to you. This video actually did take a bit longer to make, because currently I don't have a PlayStation right now. I actually haven't had it for about a week, and I won't have it for another week. You know, life happens, but we still grinding. We still here making content for you guys. I actually have a few video ideas, even though I don't have my PlayStation. But I wanted to just take a second to let you guys know, because this video would have been even better. I like to do examples and get clips for each video, but I didn't have my PlayStation, so I couldn't actually go into the games and get individual clips and footage for this specific video. But you know, I still wanted to give you guys the best information in the video I can. I think I have done that. So if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe if you guys are new, and turn notification bell. Helps out a ton. And if you guys just enjoyed the video, please make sure to like it. Okay, that's enough talking from me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
For not to having my way, I'm on a plane, having my way. I'm in these foreigns, having my way. Counting the money, just having my way. Having my way, having my way. Curving these women, just having my way. I'm at the Gucci store, having my way. Flexing on nigga, just having my way. Just having my way, just having my way. Hit up your body, make you all them shake. I got the key to the motherfucking safe.